Folks at home, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Rias, and you are watching the official KBA coverage of the Kingston Limestone City Showdown Major Tournament, where we are joining you from Cricket Fields here in downtown Kingston, Ontario, as the Kingston Colts All-Star Squad takes on the Ottawa West Twins in an epic final showdown. It all comes down to this is the final game of the tournament, folks. Winner takes all, and we are getting things started in just about 5 minutes here. And here come the Kingston Colts. They will be taking to the field first. The Ottawa West Twins taking to the attack. And it appears that holding things down behind the plate for the Colts, it is number 60, Casey. And up there on the mound, it will be number 26, Robbie. First up in the order for the Twins, it will be number 7, Will. we'll see the Colts get a quick warm-up in out here. It's not going to take long. It is a steamer out here today. I believe it's about 27 or 28 degrees outside, and these young ball players are standing right where there's no shade, so I imagine we'll get underway momentarily as Robbie gets his warm-up pitches in. And just like that, ball's in, cries Casey behind the plate. And we are just about ready to get right into the action here as get the final warm-up pitches in, and number 7, Will of the Twins, walking up to the plate now, and the Twins on the attack. Both these teams have come so far in this tournament as it all comes down to this here in the finals matchup. Robbie taking to the mound. Will stancing up at the plate. As here we too high once again. It's ball number 3. 3 balls, no strikes is the count. 3-0 is the count, says the ump, as Robbie on the mound, winding up once again. That one too low for ball number 4, and Will take a walk to base number 1. And the Twins have got something to work with here, as Ottawa West's next batter comes up to the plate. It will be number 23, Zane. Swinging the bat up over his shoulder, waiting on the pitch from Robbie. Robbie winding one up and delivers just a hair outside the zone. That's ball number 1. Robbie low for ball number 2. Good work by Casey behind the plate, keeping that ball in front of him. 2-0 is the count, says the ump, as Robbie winds up another one on the mound. This one right down the middle, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. Robbie so that one just outside the zone. It's ball number 3. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. Zane let that one go, and it's right down the pipe. Strike number 2, and we've got a full count. Robbie, another one right down the middle. Zane gets a bat on it. It's fouled high and far back, way over the cage. And he will live to swing another swing here as a new ball is returned to Robbie's glove. Zane took a rip at that one, couldn't find it. That will be strike number 3, and that's the first out of the inning for the Kingston Colts defense. As next up to the plate, number 2, Jeter. Thought about that one, decided against it. It will be ball number 1. Robbie charging up that one right down the middle, and Jeter gets a powerful bat on it. It stays fair. It's rolling far into the outfield. Jeter turns the corner on 1. He's making a mad dash for 2. And Will finds himself safely on base number 3, and just like that, with a huge double from Jeter, the Ottawa West Twins have got a runner in scoring position and 1 on second. So next up to the plate, number 5, Nicholas. Nicholas, stanced and ready. Pitch from Robbie, right down the middle. It's strike number 1. Nicholas. Left that one down there, but it catches the bottom of the zone. That's strike number 2. 0-2 is the count, says the ump, as Robbie winding up another one. That one right down the middle, and a bat on it by the likes of Nicholas, but it's fouled straight back, so the count will remain 0-2. Nicholas alive to swing another swing in there as Robbie charges one up, and it's right down the middle, and Nicholas gets a bat on it, but it's fouled way off to the side once again. And we're still at an 0-2 count. Nicholas gives it a rip, can't find it, and it is strike number 3, and he is out of there. That's 2 outs in the favor of the Kingston Colts here in the top of the first. But walking up to the plate next, it's number 11, Brendan. Brendan gets a bat on that ball. It's fouled straight back into the cage for strike number 1. Next pitch from Robbie. Robbie taking his time with that one. He puts it right down the middle, and Brendan gets a powerful bat on it. It's fouled way off to the side, and the count will now be 0-2. Robbie looking to finish things off now. He winds one up. A hair low for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Robbie right down the pipe, and Nicholas gets a bat on it. Pardon me, Brendan gets a bat on it, but it's fouled off to the side once again, and we'll stay at a 1-2 count. Robbie charging up right down the middle, and Nicholas gets a bat on it, and a nonchalant catch by the likes of Ben over there on first. Just gets the glove right in front of that ball and snaps it right up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning in the favor of the Kingston Colts defense, and they fend off the offensive efforts of the Ottawa West Twins, as we are still at a scoreless game, and the Colts will be taking to the sticks in just a few moments. And folks at home, we are straight back into the action as the Colts take to the offensive. And at the top of the order for the Colts All-Star squad, it's number 17, Declan Bowie, one of 2 Declans on the squad. And up there on the mound for the Twins is number 2, Jeter. And Jeter right down the pipe for strike number 1 on his first pitch of the game. Declan stands up in the box. Jeter puts another one right down the pipe, and Declan gets a great bat on it, but it's fouled way off to the side for strike number 2. Backing up Jeter behind the plate for the Ottawa West Twins, it appears to be number 44, Edward. Edward behind the plate, Jeter on the mound. As Declan Bowie of the Kingston Colts takes a rip at that one and can't find it, and that is strike number 3, and it's 1 up, 1 down so far for the likes of the Twins defense here in the bottom of this first inning. As next up into the batter's box for the Colts, it's number 26, Robbie. We've seen what Robbie can do on the mound. Let's see what he can get done on the sticks here. He lets that one go, and it's ball number 1. Robbie took a rip at that one, and it's a high flying ball into the outfield, and Robbie turns the corner on 1. He's making a mad dash for second base, and he's not stopping there. He's running as fast as he can, and he comes to a screeching halt on 3, where he will be safe. And just like that, the Kingston Colts have got a runner in scoring position thanks to a massive triple from Robbie Carmichael. And next up at the plate, number 6, Declan Cashman. The other of the 2 Declans on this Kingston Colts squad here. As Jeter takes his time on the mound. With his foot on the rubber, he winds one up, and it's right down the middle for strike number 1. Declan took a crack at that one. It's a high flying ball, landing just in the front of the outfield, and the defense unable to get a glove under it, and Robbie finds his way home, scoring the first run of the game, and the Kingston Colts have got the lead. Declan Cashman finds himself safe on second base as up steps number 25, Quinn of the Kingston Colts. Up to the plate, Quinn. Play ball, says the ump, and Quinn took a rip at that one, couldn't find it. It's strike number 1. And an opportunity spotted by Declan Cashman. Turns on the wheels and gets down and dirty, and he is safe on base number 3. Jeter winds one up, and it's right down the middle, and a swing and a miss is strike number 2. As here we go, Quinn. 2 strikes against him. Took a rip at that one, didn't find it. It will be strike number 3. And that is 2 outs now in the favor of the Ottawa West Twins. They're down by 1 run here. They're trying to put a stop to this Kingston Colts offense as up steps number 11, James, into the batter's box. James. Let that one go. It's right down the middle for strike number 1. Jeter proving himself a force up there on the mound, winding up another one, and that one right down the middle once again, and a swing and a miss is strike number 2. And an opportunity spotted by the likes of Declan Cashman. Pulling a fast one there on the defense. He sprints across the plate, and he scores the second run of the game for the Kingston Colts. And just like that, the Colts are up by 2. As James stepping back up to the plate. 0-2 is the count, says the ump and James. Took a rip at that one. It will be a foul ball. Way off behind the fans, and a fresh ball in the hand of Jeter, and we are ready to go. Jeter winding up right down the middle and a bat on it by James, but once again it's fouled off to the side. And we are still at a no ball, 2 strike count. James leaves that one up there. It's a bit too high for ball number 1. James took a crack at that one. It's a high flying pop fly in the infield, and the Twins defense, no trouble at all scooping that one up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning in the favor of the Twins. That was number 13, Aaron. Got a glove right underneath that ball. And folks at home, that will do it for the first. And as we head into the top of the second, the Kingston Colts leading the way 2-0, but the Ottawa West Twins will be taking to the offensive in just a few moments, looking to score some runs of their own. And ball's in, cries Casey behind the plate, and returning to the mound for the Kingston Colts, number 26, Robbie. That's first up at bat. For the Ottawa West Twins, number 13, Aaron. Aaron stanced and ready. Play ball, says the ump, and we are good to go. Robbie winding up on the mound. He delivers his first pitch of the inning. Too far outside for ball number 1. Robbie charging up another one. That one right down the middle, and a great bat on it by Aaron. It's a high-flying pop fly in the infield, and an arm-extending, reaching effort by Declan Bowie, and he gets a glove right underneath it, and it's 1 up, 1 down so far for the Kingston Colts defense here in the top of the second. Robbie charging one up. That one right down the middle, and a bat on it by number 44, Edward. And it's this long flying ball into the outfield, but the Kingston Colts outfielder snaps that one right up in his glove. I believe that was number 4, Jack Rooney, snapping that one up in his glove. And that's 2 up, 2 down so far for the Kingston Colts here in the second inning. Next up in the order, number 10, Karsten. Karsten lets that one go, and it's strike number 1. Robbie winds up his next pitch, and that one right down the middle, and Karsten gets a bat on it, but it's fouled way off to the side, and that will be strike number 2. As here we go, a new ball in the glove of Robbie up there on the mound. Karsten stanced and ready, bat held high. He lets that one go. It's outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Karsten leaves that one over there. Real close to the zone it was. It's going to be ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Robbie puts one right down the middle, and Karsten gets a bat on it. The Colts looking for the play at 1, and they get it done. With the scoop by James over there at second base, and the toss to Ben over there on first. That will do it for the top of the second, and it was 3 up, 3 down in a rapid fashion for the Colts defense as the Colts maintain their 2-0 lead over the Ottawa West Twins. The Twins taking to the field just as soon as they are warmed up and ready to go in a few minutes. And balls in, cries Edward behind the plate, and we are almost ready to go here as returning to the mound for the Ottawa West Twins, number 2, Jeter. Quite an arm this young fella has got here. We'll see what he can get done at the bottom of this second inning. The Twins hoping to fend off the offensive efforts of the Colts. The Colts still with their 2-0 lead as first up into the batter's box for the Kingston Colts. It's number 10, Charlie. Charlie stepping up to the plate here as Jeter is ready on the mound. Bat held high and at the ready. Charlie let that one go. It hits the dirt for ball number 1. Jeter puts one right down the middle, and a bunt attempt is no good. It will be strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. As Charlie decides against that one, it will be strike number 2. One, 2 is the count as Jeter winds up his next pitch, and that one right down the middle, and Charlie gets a bat on it, sailing far into the outfield, and Charlie finds himself safe on first base, and a nice single from Charlie. And just like that, the Colts have got a duck in the ponds here as up steps number 7, Jack Payne, one of 2 Jacks on this Kingston Colts squad. Jack stepping up to the plate. Decided against that one. It will be ball number 1. Jeter charges one up on the mound and he puts it right down the middle and looking for a bunt. Jack gets a bat on it, but it's foul just off to the side for strike number 1. As here we go, Jeter puts one right down the middle and a great bat on it by Jack, and the Twins look for the play at 1, and they've got him. And that will be the first out of the inning for the Twins. However, Charlie finds himself safely on second base. And so the Colts still have a runner out there to work with, as next up in the order, number 23, Lucas. Lucas lets that one be, catches the bottom edge for strike number 1. Jeter charging up, he puts one inside and forced to dodge out of the way that one, Lucas is. It's ball number 1. Charlie staying active over there on base number 2 as Jeter charges one up and Lucas lets it go for ball number 2. Lucas lets that one go once again for ball number 3, and Charlie thinking about stealing there, but the way wasn't clear, and he will stay put on base number 2. As Jeter launches one right down the pipe for strike number 2, and we've got a full count here for Lucas. The count is full. Lucas didn't like the look of that one. It's right down the pipe for strike number 3, and that's 2 outs for the Twins so far here in the second inning. As next up to the plate, number 27, Ben of the Kingston Colts. Ben waiting on the pitch from Jeter. Jeter puts one right down the middle, and Ben gets a bat on it. Perhaps just a hair too low. It's fouled straight back for strike number 1. And Lucas will take to second base as a substitution for Charlie. Because as we approach the end of the inning, Charlie will need to get suited up to hold things down behind the base, behind the home plate, sorry. As Jeter charges one up and puts it right down the middle and a swing and a miss is strike number 2. Jeter winding up. Ben decided against that one. It's just outside for ball number 1. Ben got a bat on that ball. It's sailing far into the outfield, and Ben comes to a halt on 1, but Lucas has all the time in the world to round 3 and stampede across the plate, scoring the 3rd run of the game for the Colts. And a great hit by Ben, and suddenly the Colts are up by 3 as next up into the batter's box, number 60, Casey. And Lucas returning to the bases once again. This time taking the place of Ben, as I believe he will need to get ready to go for the mound. As Casey in the batter's box. Casey took a rip at that one, found some contact, but it's fouled off to the side for strike number 1. Casey finds some contact. It's bouncing its way through the infield right into the glove of Jeter. And the Twins get it done on defense. make the play at first, and that will be the third out of the second inning for the Twins. And folks, that will do it for the first 2 innings of play. The Kingston Colts lead the way 3 runs to 0. And they will be taking to the field momentarily. And ball's in, cries Charlie, who is once again holding things down behind the plate for the Kingston Colts. And it's a fresh arm taking to the mound, number 27, Ben. As Ben on the mound, winding one up, that one inside, but the batter liked it, took a poke at it. It will be a foul ball for strike number 1. And up there in the batter's box for the Twins, it's number 4, Ben. It's the showdown of Bens here as Ben on the mound, pitching to Ben in the box. Ben let that one go, but it catches the bottom edge for strike number 1. A great pitch by Ben to Ben. Here we go, Ben of the Colts, winding one up, and it's right down the middle, and Ben of the Twins decides against that one. Good eye by him. It's ball number 1. As here we go, the next pitch. Right down the pipe for strike number 3. And it's 1 up, 1 down so far for Ben of the Kingston Colts up there on the mound. As next up into the batter's box, it will be number 99, Daniel. Daniel looking for a bunt. Doesn't find it, but yes, he did. That will be strike number 1. Charlie calls in his infielders just in case he goes for a bunt again. And Daniel looking for a swing on that one. That ball goes foul. Bouncing in the dirt just outside the baseline there. That will be strike number 2. As Ben communicating with Charlie behind the plate, deciding on a pitch here. And we'll see a brief timeout. It seems like everybody now is on the same page, and we will get right back into the action as Ben retaking his position on the mound. Charlie getting down and ready behind the plate. Ben winding one up, and that one just outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Ben charging up, he delivers one too far inside and forced to dodge out of the way of that one. Daniel is. It will be ball number 2. As here we go, Ben charging up once again. That one right down the middle for strike number 3, and it's 2 up, 2 down for the likes of Ben up there on the mound. And next up, into the batter's box, number 24, Jamie. Waiting on the pitch from Ben. Ben lines one up, and that one is inside, but Jamie looking for the bunt. Found some contact on the bat, and it's fouled off to the side for strike number 1. Ben puts one just a hair outside the zone for ball number 1 as Jamie gets stanced and ready in the box once again. Jamie, bat held high. Took a rip at that one. It's rolling its way through the infield, and the Colts defense unable to get a handle on it in time, and Jamie will be safe at base number 1. And the Twins have got a runner out there to work with now. As next up, number 8, Carson, steps up to the plate. Carson didn't like the look of that one, but it will be strike number 1 against Carson as Ben. A phenomenal pitch. He'll take back to the mound. Ben. Catches the outside edge for strike number 2. Carson took a poke at that one. It's bouncing through the infield, and Ben scoops it right up in his glove, and the Colts get it done with the toss to first, and that will do it for the top of the 3rd. So that will be the 3rd out. That was, I believe, Robbie over there on first who caught that pass from Ben. Great job of the likes of Ben and Robbie getting it done, and the Colts hold off the Ottawa West Twins once again, and it's still a 3-0 game in the favor of the Colts, as the Colts will be taking to the offensive in just a few short minutes. And ball's in, cries Edward behind the plate, returning to the mound for the Twins. It is none other than number 2, Jeter. Quite an arm this kid has. And first up to the plate for the Kingston Colts, number 16, Weston. Weston, stanced and ready. Jeter puts that one right down the middle, and Weston gets a great bat on it, but it's fouled way off to the side, so that will be strike number 1. As here we go, Jeter retaking his position on the mound. He puts that one right down the middle, and Weston once again gets a bat on it, and once again it goes foul, this time the other way. And that will be strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes is the count. And ump calls time to give the plate a quick dust off here. As Weston, a hard rip at that one. And it's no trouble at all for number 7. Will out there in the outfield. He snaps that ball right up into his glove, and that is the first out of the inning for the Twins defense. As next up into the box, number 4, Jack Rooney of the Kingston Colts. Jack, one of 2 Jacks on the squad. He lets that one go. It's strike number 1. Jack leaves that one down there. It bounces off the dirt for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Count is 1-1 as Jeter charges up another one on the mound, and it's right down the middle, and a powerful bat on it by Jack, but it's fouled off to the side for strike number 2. And I believe that was just called a foul ball, so we're still at a 1-2 count. As here we go, Jeter charging up, and it's right down the middle, and a powerful bat on it once again by Jack. And it's a high foul ball sailing back towards the fans. But Jack will live to swing another swing in there as he retakes his position in the box, and Jeter charging up on the mound once again. Puts that one right down the middle, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3, and it's 2 up, 2 down for the likes of the Twins defense here. As next up into the box is Declan Bowie. We're right back to the top of the order. Number 17, Declan Bowie, one of 2 Declans on the squad, is stanced and ready in there. He lets that one go, and he catches the outside edge for strike number 1. Jeter winding one up. It's right down the middle, and a strong bat on it by Declan. It's sailing long into the outfield, and the Twins defense gets it done. A quick snap of the glove, and that is 3 outs in rapid fashion for the likes of the Twins, and that will do it for the 3rd inning. And folks at home, the Kingston Colts maintain a 3-0 lead over the Twins. And we will be right back at the top of the 4th. And ball's in, cries Charlie from behind the plate. Returning to the mound for the Kingston Colts, number 27, Ben. Phenomenal job he's been doing today. This is the 2nd game I've seen him in, and I've yet to see a single run get by him. on the day. Hopefully I didn't jinx the young fella there, but first up for the Twins, we're right back to the top of the order is number 7, Will. Steps up to the plate. Will, ready to face off against Ben. As the Colts defense is all ready to go here, Ben charges one up, and that one. Steer Ike number 1 as that ball catches the outside edge, and Ben charging up once again. Will lets that one be. It's outside. Ball number 1. Good eye by the likes of Will. Here we go. Ben puts another one right down the pipe. It's strike number 2. Ben. Another one right down the middle, and some strong contact on that ball by Will, but it's fouled way off to the side, and the count will remain 1-2. Will takes a poke at that one. Looks like it will be another foul ball as it gives one hop fair and then rolls foul as the count will remain 1-2, and Will takes his place in the box once again. Will waiting on the pitch from Ben. Ben puts one right down the middle, and a swing and a miss is strike number 3. The Kingston Colts have got one out in their favor. No runners on base to worry about here as number 23, Zane, steps up to the plate. Zane decides against that one. It will be ball number 1. Zane waiting on the pitch from Ben. Ben winds one up and puts it right down the middle, and Zane gets a strong bat on it. It's a long flying ball into the outfield, and number 17, I believe, number 17, Declan Bowie, backpedaled out there and got his glove right under the ball, and that will be the second out of the inning. In the favor of the Kingston Colts as up steps number 2, Jeter. Jeter, he's been great on the mound so far for the West Ottawa Twins. The Ottawa West Twins, pardon me, as Jeter lets that one go. It's ball number 1. Jeter decides against that one, but it will be strike number 1. A 1-1 count, 2 outs in the favor of the Colts. Ben on the mound puts that one right down the middle, and Jeter gets a strong bat on it. It's flying its way into the outfield, and the Colts get a good handle on it, but Jeter had plenty of time to find himself safely on base number 1. And Ottawa West has got something to work with, as they've got one runner out there on base number 1 as up steps number 5, Nicholas. Nicholas lets that one go. It's ball number 1. Nicholas waiting on the pitch from Ben. Ben charging up. He puts that one outside. It's ball number 2. Two balls, no strikes is the count as Nicholas takes a strong rip at that one. I believe it was fouled straight back into the catcher. Looks like it caught him on the thigh just above the knee. Hopefully he'll be all right to keep playing, as Charlie has been a rock back there for the Kingston Colts. And it looks like we are all good to go as Charlie taking back his position here. Is Ben. Winding one up in that one. Catches the outside edge for strike number 2. A great pitch by the likes of Ben. Ben. Right down the middle and a great bat on it by Nicholas. And the Twins all remain safe as Jeter advances to second base. And Nicholas finds himself safe on first, and there's 2 ducks in the pond now for the Twins as there's 2 outs against them, 2 runners to work with here as up steps number 11, Brendan. Brendan takes a poke at that one. It's rolling its way through the infield, and the Kingston Colts defense unable to get a handle on it in time to make any plays, and the bases are loaded right up. So here comes, pardon me, we'll see a brief timeout here as coach gets a word in with Ben, make sure everybody's on the same page out there, everybody's heads in the game. And it looks like we are all ready to get back underway here. As everyone takes back to their positions, and it's number 13, Aaron of the Twins. Up at the plate, Aaron. 0-0 count against Aaron so far. Bases loaded right up. 2 outs against the Twins. The Colts looking to maintain their 3-0 lead here. As Ben winds up a pitch in that one. Just outside. It's ball number 1. Ben puts one right down the pipe, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. Ben. This one right down the middle, and a swing and some strong contact by Aaron will be a foul ball straight back for strike number 2. As Aaron stanced and ready. Takes a rip at that one. It's rolling its way through the infield, and it rolls foul. Great patience by the Colts defense there. Number 4, Jack Rooney, letting that ball roll right across the baseline because he saw the trajectory of that thing there as everyone retakes their positions as they were, and still a 1-2 count against Aaron. And Ben charging up on the mound, that one right down the middle, and Aaron gets a bat on it, and once again it is a foul ball. It sails off long behind the fans. A fresh ball in the glove of Ben. We are all ready to go here as Ben winding up, puts one right down the middle, and Aaron fouls it off once again. Aaron doing a great job of finding all this contact. He just needs one going fair now. Ben. Right down the middle. And it's right into the glove of Ben, who has no trouble at all. Tossing it to Robbie on first, and that will do it for the top of the fourth as Ben, another scoreless inning against him. The Twins unable to put any runs on the board. The Colts maintain their 3-0 lead, and they will look to extend it in just a few minutes here as soon as the Twins are all warmed up and ready to go in the field. And ball's in, cries Edward behind the plate, and it is a fresh arm up there on the mound for the Ottawa West Twins. Number 13, Aaron, will be showing us what he's got on the mound. As first up, number 26, Robbie of the Kingston Colts is up at the plate. Robbie took a poke at that one, couldn't find it. It will be strike number one. Robbie facing off against Aaron here is Robbie. Bat held high and at the ready. Takes a rip at that one, can't find it. It will be strike number two. And Aaron, a great first couple pitches from him. As he winds up another one, that one outside for ball number one. Robbie. That one catches the inside edge, and it's strike number three, and it's one up, one down for Aaron of the Twins. Aaron. And next up into the batter's box for the Colts All-Star squad, number 6, Declan Cashman. One of two Declans on this squad. Declan Cashman, as here he comes. Sporting a stylish black and green bat there as he holds it high and at the ready, and Aaron puts one right down the middle for strike number one. Aaron. Another one right down the pipe, and it's strike number two. No balls, 2 strikes is the count. Aaron. That one too high. It's ball number one. One ball, 2 strikes is the count. See a quick time here as Declan Cashman makes sure his swing is all dialed in, ready to face off against Aaron, who's proving himself to be a good arm up there on the mound. Aaron charging up, that one right down the middle, and a swing and a miss is strike number 3, and it's 2 up, 2 down in rapid fashion for Aaron. As next up to the plate, number 25, Quinn. Quinn. Leaves that one up there. It's ball number 1. Good eye by the likes of Quinn. Quinn steps back into the box here, and Aaron ready to go. Puts one right down the middle, and a swing and a miss is strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count against Aaron here. Against Quinn here. As Aaron, the ball once again in his glove. Puts one inside. It's ball number 2. Aaron charging up, that one inside once again. Ball number 3. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count, and a brief timeout here called by Edward behind the plate so we can get a word in with his pitcher, and they'll make sure they're both on the same page here as they get dialed in. And we are right back into it as Quinn ready to face off against Aaron. Once again, Aaron right down the middle for strike number 2, and we are at a full count. Aaron too low for ball number 4, and Quinn will take his walk to first, and the Kingston Colts have got a runner out there to work with now. As next up to the plate, number 11, James. We'll walk up to the plate, James. Whoa, that pitch way inside it. Hits off the helmet of James. Gasps all around as the coaching staff will rush to make sure he's all right. And James, it appears, will be all right. And he will make his way to first for his walk, and the Colts have got 2 runners out there to work with. And there was applause all around as James stood up. And as we have all the players taking the field once again, it will be number 10, Charlie, stepping up to the plate for the Kingston Colts. Charlie, ready to face off against Aaron. Charlie took a poke at that one. The ball stays fair. It's rolling its way into the outfield. Everyone advances, turning the corner on 3. A mad dash for home, and there's the 4th run of the game. And James turning the corner on 3. He looks to make it happen at home, and he is out. A great defensive effort there by the Twins, but the Colts do manage to squeeze one home for the 4th run of the game, and they lead the way by four runs to 0, and the Twins will take to the offensive in just a few minutes. And folks at home, it appears there's actually some discourse over the last call. And it appears that it may be getting overturned here. And so the call was overturned, and the Twins will take back to the field. There are 2 outs against the Colts. And on the last play, they did score another run, so it is actually a 5-0 ball game in the favor of the Colts. 1 runner out there, safe on 3rd. 2 outs against them, and we are remaining in the bottom of the 4th as the Twins take back to the field. Aaron returning to the mound, backed up by Edward behind the plate, and next up at bat is number 7, Jack Payne. One of 2 Jacks on the Kingston Colts squad. Jack Payne stepping up to the plate. He's Stanton ready, bat held high. He lets that one go. It catches the bottom corner for strike number 1. Jack waiting on the pitch from Aaron. Lets that one go. It's outside. Ball number 1. Jack Payne gets a bat on that one. It's rolling its way through the infield, and the Twins have no trouble at all getting it done at first, and that will do it officially. The score is 5-0. And we will join you from the top of the 5th as the Twins take to the offensive and try to make a dent in this deficit. And ball's in, cries Charlie behind the plate. Once again, he is back there holding down the fort and returning to the mound for the Kingston Colts, number 27, Ben. Was not let in a single run all day, unless I am mistaken. And as we are all ready to go here for the Twins to take to the attack. Ben. Charging up on the mound, he winds one up and puts it right down the middle, and look at... And it's Edward up at bats. He was looking for a bunt there, but that one goes foul for strike number 1. Ben winding up on the mound. Edward lets it go. It's strike number 2. Edward took a crack at that one. It's fouled straight back. Not into play, but nonetheless, he will stay alive in there, and the count will remain 0-2. As Edward, bat held high and at the ready, lets that one go, and it's right down the middle for strike number 3, and it's 1 up, 1 down so far here in the 5th for Ben. As next up into the box, number 10, Karsten. Karsten of the Ottawa West Twins gets into his stance, and Ben ready to go on the mound here. He winds one up, and that one is too far inside. It's ball number 1. Karsten didn't like the look of that one. Left it up there. It's too high for ball number 2. Ben charging up. He puts one right down the middle for strike number 1. Two 1 is the count as Karsten leaves that one out there. It's wide for ball number 3, and 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. It's Karsten. Leaves that one alone, and it will be strike number 2, and we're at a full count. Karsten took a crack at that one. It's a high flying pop fly. Foul ball, pardon me. No gloves under it in time, and the count will remain 3-2 as Karsten finds his way back to the plate. Ben, it's outside, ball number 4, and Karsten will take his walk to first, and 1 duck in the pond here for the Twins as up steps number 4, Ben of the Twins. Ben facing off against Ben. So here we have Ben on the mound. Winding up, and Ben in the batter's box takes a rip at it. It will be fouled off for strike number 1. Ben. Right down the middle. It's strike number 2. So here we go, Ben of the Twins, waiting on the pitch from Ben of the Colts. Ben of the Colts, charging up. It's right down the middle once again, and Ben of the Twins gets a bat on it. The Colts looking to make the double play happen. They get it done on 2, but Ben will be safe on first. And that will be the second out of the inning in the favor of the Kingston Colts. The Colts still maintaining their 5-0 lead over the Ottawa West Twins. As here we go, Ben. Inside, it's ball number 1. Ben of the Twins staying active there, over there on the first base, looking for any opportunity to steal. As Ben of the Colts on the mound, he's pitching against Daniel of the Twins. Daniel lets that one go. It's ball number 2. Ben catches the inside edge. It's strike number 1. As Ben winding one up. He slings that one a little inside, but Daniel liked the look of it. Took a rip at it. That will be strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the count. As Daniel took a hard rip at that one, and it will be strike number 3. And that's 3 outs in the favor of the Colts, and the top of the 5th is done with. And Ben, once again, no runs scored against him while he's on the mound, as the Twins will take to the defensive as the Colts look to extend their lead here at the bottom of the 5th momentarily. And the ump calls for the next batter, and starting things off on the offensive here for the Kingston Colts, number 23, Lucas. Returning to the mound for the Twins, number 13, Aaron. Backed up once again by number 44, Edward, behind the plate. And first pitch is right down the middle for strike number 1. That's Lucas. Takes a rip at that one, can't find it. It's strike number 2. Lucas didn't like the look of that one, but it will be strike number 3, and it's 1 up, 1 down, and just 3 pitches for the likes of Aaron of the Twins. We'll see a quick timeout called here by the coach of the Twins. And next up into the batter's box for the Kingston Colts, it's going to be number 27, Ben. Ben, he's been doing a phenomenal job all day long on the mound and on the sticks too, as he steps up into the box. Ben facing off against Aaron. Aaron winding one up. It's right down the middle, and a swing and a foul ball will be strike number 1. Aaron winding one up. It's too far outside, but a swing and a miss. Will be strike number 2. Looked like that pitch might have had a little movement on it. Phenomenal pitch by the likes of Aaron. As Aaron's next pitch. Right down the middle, and yes, he did. That will be strike number 3, and it's 2 up, 2 down for Aaron. As in comes number 60, Casey. Casey looking to get it started here for the Colts. 2 outs against them. No runners on base yet as Casey takes a rip at that one. It will be strike number 1. Casey, bat held high and at the ready. He's instructed to move back a little bit from the plate by the umpire as Casey regaining his stance. He takes a chop at that one. It's rolling its way right to Jeter at first base, who gets his foot right on the bag, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down in rapid fashion for the likes of the Ottawa West Twins. And that will do it for the 5th inning, and we are heading straight into the final inning of play as the Kingston Colts lead by 5 at the top of the 6th. And balls in cries Charlie once again, holding things down behind the plate. He's been a rock back there all game long, as it will be a fresh arm to the mound. For the Kingston Colts, number 6, Robbie, taking to the mound. And first up, at bat for the Ottawa West Twins, number 24, Jamie. As Jamie stanced and ready, waiting on the first pitch from, pardon me, that is number 6, Declan Cashman up there on the mound. Declan Cashman. First pitch is fouled back for strike number 1. Declan Cashman, one of 2 Declans on this squad. Declan winding up his next pitch. That one is right down the middle, and a swing and some more contact. Will be another foul ball for strike number 2. Oh, and 2 is the count as Declan on the mound winds up another one and right down the middle. And it's sailing long into the outfield, and it's snapped up right into the glove of the outfielder with no trouble at all. And that will be the first out of the inning in the favor of the Kingston Colts. Is next up at bat, number 8, Carson. Carson. Took a chop at that one. It's fouled back for strike number 1. Carson took a swing at that one and it's fouled off to the side once again for strike number 2. Declan doing a phenomenal job so far up there on the mound. 0-2 is the count once again, and Declan winding one up. Carson leaves that one down there. It bounces off the dirt for ball number 1. Carson took a chop at that one and is bouncing right to the first baseman, who has no trouble at all getting a foot on that bag. I believe that was Ben over there at first base. Scooped that right up in his glove and got a foot on the bag, and it's 2 up, 2 down for the defense of the Kingston Colts as up steps number 7, Will. Right back to the top of the order we are for the Twins, as Will facing off against Declan. Declan charges one up. It's right down the pipe for strike number 1. Will takes a crack at that one. It's a long flying ball into the outfield, and Will comes to a screeching halt on first, where he will be safe. And just like that, the Twins have got a runner out there to work with here. And they need 5 in order to stay alive in this game, as the Kingston Colts are leading by 5. That ball, a long hit into the outfield. Goodness me, number 23, Zane, absolutely pummeled that ball into the outfield, and Will makes a mad dash for home, and he is safe thanks to a monstrous double from the likes of Zane, and that is the first run of the game scored by the Twins. Zane safe over there on second base, as next up into the batter's box, number 2, Jeter. And we'll see a brief timeout here as the Colts look to make sure that everybody knows the game plan and figure out a way to put a stop to this Twins offense, which is gaining momentum. And the fans are absolutely loving it. And it looks like we are just about ready to get back underway here, as Declan remaining on the mound. Charlie taking his place once again behind the plate. And Jeter up at bat. He is stanced and ready, bat held high. Declan charging up. He delivers one inside, but Jeter liked the look of it, took a chop at it. It's fouled off to the side for strike number 1. And Jeter taking a big chop at that one. It's sailing long into the outfield, and Jeter is safe on base number 1, and that gave Zane the opportunity to find himself on third. And just like that, the Twins have got another runner in scoring position thanks to a single from Jeter, as up steps number 5, Nicholas, into the batter's box. He is next up at bat. Nicholas. Facing off against Declan. Declan puts one right down the middle, and Nicholas, it's a high flying ball into the outfield, and the Kingston Colts outfielder gets a glove right underneath that ball. And ladies and gentlemen at home, I believe that will do it as we wrap up the top of the 6th. The Kingston Colts are your Kingston Limestone City Showdown Major Champions. So we'll see both teams take to the home plate here to shake hands. So the Kingston Colts All-Star squad came away victorious, a 5-1 game, but it was a battle all the way through. The Ottawa West Twins had such a good tournament to be able to face off against the Kingston Colts here in the finals. See good games all around as everybody shakes hands. And there will be a player of the game ceremony shortly, wherein each team's head coach awards a player of the opposing team as player of the game. See now as everyone waits patiently to shake the hands of the umpires, and everyone will be taking to their respective baselines. And folks at home, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot to be able to broadcast these games for the fans who can't make it out here for these tournaments. And make sure you subscribe to the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel so you don't miss any coverage of KBA hosted tournaments in the future, as we'll see the MVPs awarded shortly. And there are awards in the form of a bat for each MVP, I believe. And Ottawa's player of the game, number 13, Aaron. What a phenomenal job he did up there on the mound today. Congratulations, Aaron. And the player of the game for the Kingston Colts, number 27, Ben. Also a phenomenal force up there on the mound, but for the Colts. And And folks at home, with some closing words from the Kingston Colts coach, I believe that is going to do it. It's rounds of applause all around as a thanks to the convener of the tournament. And a big thank you gift for the convener. It appears there are some more awards. Some tournament awards. Number 44, Eddie of the Ottawa West Twins. Eddie received the Gold Glove Award. And the Colts Golden Glove Award winner is number 17, Declan Bowie. Congratulations to both of those players. And the MVP of the tournament for the Ottawa West Twins, number 2, Jeter. Congratulations, Jeter. And MVP of the tournament for the Kingston Colts, number 26, Robbie. Congratulations, Robbie. And a second place gift of some pads to the Twins, sporting the Limestone City Showdown logo. And they do have some victory caps. And ladies and gentlemen at home, that will do it for the tournament. A huge congratulations to the Kingston Colts All-Star squad for winning it all. Both these teams here today fought so hard to be here in the finals. The Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts All-Stars, the top two teams. The Kingston Colts All-Stars coming away victorious. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name has been Rias. I've been your host all tournament long. And we will see you in the next